Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online and on the go. This is Valley News Live 10 at 10.
Imagine losing both your parents, fighting to raise both your siblings, and imagine finally getting to be a family once more. Thanks for joining us tonight. Mike and Stephanie are off. That is all a reality for 19-year-old Mackenzie Jackson after learning she has guardianship of both her and her brother and sister. Valley News Team's Macy Anger is joining us with more. And Macy, tonight is a chance at a fresh start.
Yes, that's right, Krista. Mackenzie told us that this next week will be all about getting into a regular routine, taking her 14-year-old brother Spencer and her 16-year-old sister Megan to school, appointments, and just spending time together.
And then this is my brother's room.
Following months in foster care, both Spencer and Megan Metcalf have a new home.
Here's my sister's master bedroom.
And it's all thanks to their older sister, Mackenzie Jackson.
It's been a good countdown, I know, for them and myself as well. It's kind of sad that we're not with our mom or our dad, but at least we have each other. We'll get through it.
It's a new lifestyle for the three, but they plan to help each other out, even in the kitchen.
Well, I mean, I'll be cooking, but I'm sure Spencer and Megan will pitch in too. Spencer's a very good cook. He learns it from our dad.
Mackenzie's brother and sister say this move means the world to them.
I guess it means a lot because, like, when I walk in here, I feel at home.
Kenzie's kind of my role model. I'd do anything for my siblings.
And between school
You have play practice till 6.
and moving in, there's still a little time for family. Now, Mackenzie will be starting cosmetology school in the fall. She hopes to graduate and start working at a salon soon after that. Now, keep an eye out for these three. They plan to set up a biking benefit later this year. Krista?
Thanks, Macy. And if you'd like to support the Jackson family, a GoFundMe page is set up. We have a link online at valleynewslive.com. Just click on this story. And remember, you can like Valley News Live on Facebook. You can follow the latest news, weather, and breaking news updates anytime on your feed. Just search Valley News Live, like our page, and you'll stay informed throughout the entire day. Arrests have been made after a dispute in Fargo earlier today. Police were called to 1306 3rd Avenue South around 3:30 this afternoon to break up a fight of two neighbors in their apartment building. Police say a knife was shown during the fight, but was never used. Galen Littlewind and Robert Hanley were both arrested on burglary charges. Another person received medical attention for a cut lip. Police say they are still investigating this case and will have more information on Monday. A major drug bust in the Valley. Pablo Camarena Aguilar and Nestor Orlando Camarena are in the Clay County Jail tonight after authorities found 9 pounds of methamphetamine in their car. A trooper stopped them on Wednesday and smelled marijuana. They called in a drug dog which found the 9 pounds of meth. Its estimated value is around $400,000. And it's Friday and time to take a look at this week's Valley's Most Wanted. Police say Clifford Monteith III is wanted for aggravated assault, driving under suspension, and driving with a revoked license. You can call your local law enforcement if you have any information on Monteith. A new $100 million expansion means the Fargo water treatment facility will be better able to filter water. The problem comes as Devil's Lake releases more water into the Cheyenne River in an effort to ease flooding. The Cheyenne supplies Fargo with half of its water. The current system wasn't built to treat the extra dirt, debris, and bacteria now in the Cheyenne.
Devil's Lake water in the Cheyenne River has resulted in poorer water quality in the Cheyenne River than this plant was designed to deal with.
The project is expected to take about 3 years to complete. The Fargo City Commission will vote on bids at Monday's upcoming meeting. And the Minnesota Department of Management and Budget says the state is projected to run up a $1.87 billion surplus over the next 2 years.
Positive news on the budget forecast led to the predictable squabble between the opposing forces here at the Capitol about how to use that money.
We think the best way would be putting the money back in the pockets of Minnesotans, middle-class Minnesotans, folks that are working really hard and struggling to make ends meet.
We've done well because we've been smart and invested well in our people, and our people have been great. They've responded. The business people have been great. They've responded. and we're enjoying the results of that now.
A better-than-expected economic picture led the state's finance commissioner to boost the projected surplus for fiscal 2016-2017 to $1.8 billion, $800 million more than was forecast just 3 months ago. $400 million will be in the bank when this cycle ends in June.
But everything else beyond that for the next biennium, really, they're all future forecasts. We haven't collected that revenue and we haven't spent that money.
Republican leaders in the House say they want to see at least half of the surplus, or $900 million, go to refunds or tax breaks. They also say they're not going to play along in any way with the proposal to raise gas taxes for roads. At the Capitol, John Croman, KARE 11 News.
You can read more on this story. Just go to valleynewslive.com and click on the link for this story. Congress has narrowly averted a shutdown of the Department of Homeland Security for 1 week, setting up another funding showdown for next Friday. Hours before a midnight deadline, the House easily approved a 1-week extension of the funding. It required 2/3 of member support to pass. The move means that DHS will not experience a shutdown now at midnight. 8 people are dead, including the suspected shooter in a multiple murder in Texas County, Missouri. A 9th person apparently died of natural causes. The Highway Patrol believes the gunman killed at least 7 people in the small town of Tyrone before turning the gun on himself. Missouri State Highway Patrol says a child called the Texas County Sheriff's Department to say she was inside her house and heard gunshots. She then fled to a neighbor's house for help. When deputies got there, they found 2 people dead. Investigators then found 5 others dead in 3 more homes. 1 person was still alive and was rushed to a local hospital. The North Dakota Department of Transportation is asking motorists for their input on how the department communicates road condition information. The NDDOT is asking motorists to fill out a brief survey concerning their views about road condition terminology and other travel-related information. Their survey will be open for public input until March 31st. You can find the link to the survey on valleynewslive.com. Just click on the hot button. And the annual Addie Awards program was tonight at the Fargo Holiday Inn. Valley News Live's very own Lisa Badeau and Kyle Bosch emceed the event. The Addie Awards program honors excellence in advertising. Each year, members from around the country enter more than 60,000 samples of their best work, making the Addies the world's largest advertising competition.
All right. Well,
oh, hey.
You know, I've got this sinking feeling tonight.
You just want to come down to my level a little bit.
Well, sure. Yeah, that's always nice. Well, I got to tell you, temperatures, they're falling this evening, but not nearly as low as they've been throughout the week. So a little treat in store for us this weekend as we close out February. Here's a look at a gorgeous time lapse. If you happen to miss it, I'll tell you this. Woo, the sunset was gorgeous tonight. Hardly any clouds out there and beautiful colors. And then as we head into the overnight hours, we have quiet conditions. There's just enough of a wind out there to keep it wind chilly. Wind chills are sub-zero, but the thermometer's still well above zero at 9 degrees. So the rate of cooling a little slower than I expected earlier tonight. 7 Wahpeton, 3 in Grand Forks. Right now, Devil's Lake 9 and 2 in Jamestown. Across greater Minnesota, we have temperatures in the single digits. It's below zero in Wadena, holding on to 5 though in Bemidji. Factor in the winds, and it's between 10 and 15 below in most locations. There is no wind chill advisory tonight, and we're not expecting those dangerously cold wind chills around 40 below tonight. So some good news, some improvement heading into the weekend. Nationally speaking, we have snow moving through portions of Arkansas, Texas, and for much of the day it was as cold in Amarillo, Texas as it has been in Fargo. We can see nationally the blue colors here, the bright blue band, that's the freezing mark right there, that freezing air all the way down into the southern United States and southeastern United States. And we are actually seeing things improve. Here's your hour-by-hour forecast. Heading through the evening hours and early overnight, we'll dip down briefly into the single digits below zero. In many places north and east, I think we'll rise and shine on our Saturday morning below zero. But the rest of us from the Red River and points west, thanks to a south wind at 10 to 20 miles per hour overnight, we'll see temperatures starting to rise again after we bottom out. So Hey, it'll be as warm in the morning as we've had for several days, and then heading through the midday hour, the teens will be returning. Want to draw your attention to this blue line up here. A cool front will be moving through, not a cold front, because we're not going to notice a sharp drop in temperatures, but we will see afternoon clouds increasing from west to east, and then you notice along this cold front right here, well, we're going to kick off a few flakes of snow tomorrow in the late afternoon and early evening hours for the eastern third of North Dakota. This will be moving into lakes country in western Minnesota as we go into the late evening hours. Hardly any accumulation, under a half of an inch for most locations, but with the winds that will kick up with the front moving through, first from the south and then from the northwest, we could have some reduced visibilities on roads in the evening hours. After that, temperatures do fall on Sunday, but hardly noticeably so. Overnight tonight, Fargo's planner shows temperatures sinking down to around 0 or 1 below before we start rising before sunrise. Temperatures climbing as we go through the morning hours all the way into the mid-20s for your afternoon. Looks like south winds at around 10 to 20 miles per hour being on the increase with that approaching front. Increasing clouds as well, and an isolated chance of a flurry here. Elsewhere, Sisseton 24, we're talking teens up in the Devil's Lake Basin. That's where the cold front's going to get to first, and 20s elsewhere across eastern Minnesota. Mostly clear skies and a chance of geese. Thanks, Blake, for capturing this beautiful photo with the moon as the backdrop. Mostly moony skies, and here we go, opening March. Now we say March is in like a lamb, or maybe it's a lion, but this year it's neither, really. When we have a cold front moving through, we will be a little cooler, so we'll call it in like a llama. And then after that, 32 gorgeous degrees as we head into our Monday. And next week, another slosh of Arctic air makes its way into the valley. All in all, that means we're back down below zero. And, you know, it's just wintry around here. And hockey-like, you know, hockey season, big hockey tournament over at Shields Arena. And had a chance to go catch a game. They're giving out these hats if you have a chance to get there this weekend. That's kind of fun.
And after you wear that, everybody's going to go get them.
Yeah, it's kind of, you know, the in thing to do. I'm pretty much in the in crowd. That's why I have the green suit on.
Well, you better keep an eye on that, you know.
I will.
Green suit. Very nice. Still to come on Valley News Live at 10, how hackers can get a hold of your child's high-tech toys. But first, when is the last time you filled up at the pump? Gas prices are moving on up.
You're watching Valley News Live on TV.